warning at 2 p.m. today, Thursday, the 22nd of June, 2023, after the Hurricane Hunter investigating the system found the center of the system at a lower latitude. At 2 p.m. today, the center of Tropical Storm Bret was located at 13.4 north and 58.9 west, or about 150 miles east of St. Vincent, with maximum sustained winds of 65 miles per hour with higher gusts. The present movement of Tropical Storm Bret is to the west. This tropical storm warning means that sustained winds are 39 to 73 miles per hour or 63 to 118 kilometers per hour. Tropical storm conditions are expected within 24 hours within our area. These conditions could be expected across the northern part of our island by tonight and could linger across St. Vincent and the Grenadines during Friday. The outer bands of Tropical Storm Bret will occasionally affect St. Vincent and the Grenadines with moderate heavy showers, periods of rainfall, isolated thunderstorms, and strong gusty winds. Rainfall accumulations of 3 to 6 inches or 75 to 150 millimeters with isolated higher amounts are likely across our islands. Tropical Storm Bret has the potential to produce heavy rainfall, which can result in life-threatening flash floods, landslides, and lahars. A flash flood watch remains in effect until further notice. So residents and motorists in areas prone to flooding and landslides or near rivers and streams should be prepared. Seabathers are asked to stay out of the seawater. Persons living along coastal areas are asked to take the necessary precautions now. Fisherfolk are asked to pull up their boats to higher ground. So based on this new update, the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines has taken the following decisions. 1. As of now, all schools and the public service are now closed. A full shutdown of the country will take place at 6 p.m. today. This includes all businesses. Only essential services such as police, the health services, and utilities will report to work under their department instructions. 2. All emergency shelters will be activated at 6 p.m. this evening. And 3. The National Emergency Operations Center will fully activate at 6 p.m. this evening. As we continue our preparations for the passage of Tropical Storm Bret, I urge all to continue to listen to the updates from the Met Services and all releases from NEMO. Do make your final preparations now. The St. Vincent and the Grenadines Meteorological Services and the National Management Organization NEMO will continue to monitor the passage of Tropical Storm Bret over the period. Let us take this seriously and be prepared. A further update can be provided when necessary. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Montgomery Daniel, for that update, and we'll be in touch.
This still looks weird to me for the month of June to see this much action that far out at sea. But we've got two storms. We've got Tropical Storm Bret, and now we have Tropical Depression 4. All right, that one's actually forecast to strengthen into a tropical storm. Let's focus in on Bret first. It's pretty much reached about its max intensity. It's a strong tropical storm, just bordering on hurricane strength. Now that we're close to the event happening, because it's basically going to happen tonight, we've got a good idea at who's going to see the worst impact. So places like Martinique, Barbados, St. Lucia. That's where the worst of the storm is going to move through. The biggest waves, the strongest wind, and the heaviest rain. So, Tropical Depression 4, again, is right on its heels. And again, that's forecast to strengthen, but the path is going to be a little bit different. This one's likely to take more of a northerly turn before it reaches those eastern Caribbean islands, okay? And again, the next name on the list is Cindy, so a pretty good chance that we're going to have Tropical Storm Cindy here before too long.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rhythm of Steel, celebrating Vincentian Panis. I'm your host, Phil Jeffers, and we're here today for an incredible treat as we dive into the world of steel pan in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We want to thank our sponsors, St. Vincent Brewery Limited, through the brand Vitamalt. They're with us right through, vitalizing our world. Listen, get ready for a rhythmic adventure like no other. We have some amazing panis here with us today. They're eager to share their stories, their talents, and their contagious energies. So let's dive right into it, shall we?
I will never let you down again.
Welcome back, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You have just experienced a very exciting moment in Pan in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And with me right now is Johnny Pompey, band manager, arranger, a number of hats. Johnny Pompey, welcome to our program.
Thank you, and thanks for having me.
Tell us a little bit about who Johnny Pompey is as it relates to Pan.
Well, Johnny Pompey has been around for a number of years. Tutor, arranger, player from the beginning. I've been around with a number of bands, and then now I have Epic Sound Steel Orchestra. I've been with the girls' high school for a number of years, so I've been teaching Pan for like a lifetime.
For a lifetime?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about what goes into arranging music for steel pan.
Well, with the arranging, a lot of factors, but you see, as long as you feel in a vibe with a song and you start working on that song, you just listen to that song. It's like the song and you having a conversation. So you tell a storyline sometimes, you just decide you want to party and get on bad. So all that comes into play. And you just build the vibe, feel the vibe, and just do the song according.
So one of the things that you will recognize in Vincent and the Grenadines is, as we talk about Pan and the feel of Pan, you notice that he's talking about a jiggy vibe, a feeling vibe. Tell us how it is that you are able to get so many young people to come around, because you mentioned that you've been involved with the girls' high school for a number of years. I believe, if my memory serves me right, you were with Potential at one time as well.
Yeah.
So tell us how that has been for you.
I actually started with Bishop's College, Kingstown, and then joined Potential, move on from there. In terms of the young people now, you see, you have to build the vibe with the young people. Give them a chance to play the songs that they love. And once you do that, you spice it up a little more for them. And you'll see they start bringing out a lot of things that you don't even know that they could do.
All right, I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit. So we talk about the chromatic scale and all of these things, are talking about rudiments of music. So verbalize for me a little bit about that chromatic scale, and how do you get children to play that chromatic scale?
Well, with the chromatic scale, if you start by just giving the ordinary roll this, roll that, roll from, if you start it at C, roll C, C sharp, D, so you might roll it for 4 counts each. After a while, they get bored. So then you just spice it up a little, give them a little phrase to it, and you start adding some flair to it. And then you have the drums come in. Then you add everybody else, put in a little rhythm section in it, and you start spicing up, and you realize they start playing it. And then after you have them, they're doing it for like about 5 times, and sometimes I trick them and say, seems like you just flute that one. Play that again, let me hear something. And then they will jam it, and then they realize, yeah, I could play this thing. Then I say, when you think you're finished, we're going to do that from the top. We're going to do that descending now. We already did it ascending, so let's go descending. Give them a few minutes, let it do it, and then you jam the same way again. Then you come back down. And bring it right back down. So they start having fun from day one.
Okay, so parents, you're looking at this program right now, and you're wondering, how can my daughter or my son get involved with a pan side? Tell us something that Epic has done as a pan side to ensure that the safety of the players is of paramount importance.
Well, first and foremost, form a relationship with the parents. So most of the parents will have my number or a number of another member of the executive. So as your child leaves to come here, the parent could always check in and to make sure that that child came to Pan, or what time we finish Pan, and so on. At the end of practice, especially for those that we practice in the night, we make sure each person get home safely by somebody else from the band, dropping them home, and then as they get home, they message me and say, well, home safe. Some parents would call and say, well, she's home, he's home, thank you,
All right, I want you to look the camera very much direct now and say to the individuals who are looking at us right now, how can they get involved and what they need to do to be a part of Epic Steel Orchestra so that our young people can enjoy playing the steel pan?
Well, in terms of persons wanting to join the band, you simply have to just get in touch with any member of Epic Sound Steel Orchestra. All you do is a registration fee, that's all. You just come to the Panyard and say you're interested in playing pan, and that's it. You just come, as long as you're interested. I will be here. Other persons will be here, like Luke, Akran, they will assist me, in training and everything. You just come and show the interest. As long as you show interest, we're there for you.
All right. So thank you very much, JP. And this has been a real thrilling experience. Viewers, don't go away, because guess what? We have a surprise for you. We want you to experience what we experience in the Panyard. You see, he's starting to laugh already. But we want you to experience the jiggy vibe that happened here, and so that you can understand why we want you to be a part of what is happening with Steel Pan in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So guess what? Stay tuned and take this in. So, let me thank you very much, young man.
No problem.
We have an amazing vibe that happened just a while ago. I have with me Akron Sam, a tenor player within Epic Sound Steel Orchestra. Akron, welcome to our program.
No problem, but thank you.
Tell us a little bit about your involvement in playing the tenor pan.
Well, for me, it's a very exciting experience because I mean it's a single pan, and that is the pan that talks basically. That's a hard work, but you know when you really get into the groove, it's an exciting feeling. And the another thing about me now, I love to teach others You know, sometimes now is the heating season, like Panorama. So now is when I just, you know, love to just share my thoughts with others, give them the notes.
You're the lifeblood.
Yeah.
So how long have you been playing pan?
Well, I started out in 2009.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rhythm of Steel, celebrating Vincentian Panis. I am your host, Philcal Jeffers, here with you this evening. I want to thank our sponsors, Vitamalt, Revitalizing Your World. They are all part of the St. Vincent Brewery Limited, and they're specially sponsoring our program this evening. So we want to say thank you. We also want to say a special thank you to VC3 TV, experiencing Vincentian culture like no other. Let's get into our pan story though. Hey, today we have an incredible treat for you as we dive into the mesmerizing world of the steel pan music in St. Vincent and Grenadines. Get ready for a rhythmic adventure like no other. We have some amazing panists here with us this evening, and they're eager to share their stories and their talents with us. It's contagious energy. So, shall we dive right into it? have with me Mr. Warren Boomy Knight, manager of Sand Hill Euphonium Steel Orchestra. Welcome to the program this evening.
Thank you, and thank you for having me. And I certainly look forward to letting the public know what's happening with Sand Hill Euphonium.
All right, so give us a little background on what is Sand Hill Euphonium all about.
Well, Sand Hill Euphonium is a community-based organization which started 1981. Well, we launched 1981, and it has been growing ever since. And we've been doing PAN programs, summer programs, and basically keeping young people together off the streets, giving them an alternative to basically education or the educational drives that they can get into, or staying off the street, or doing something meaningful with their life.
All right, so Sandy have won a number of titles. I know it may not be easy for you to remember all of them, but between your junior pan side and your senior pan side, how many titles have you won in total?
In total, quick guess, I know the senior band has won 8 Panorama straight. The juniors, I think, is 5 or 6. So it's about 14, 15, somewhere around there.
So you said that you've won 8 Panorama on the road?
Yes, we have won 8 senior Panorama titles. In fact, we're the only band which have won 6 straight Panorama titles.
So there must be some secret that you're using to bring young people into Sand Hill. And we know by sometime on the news you hear about negative things happening in Sand Hill. But here is Sand Hill Euphonium doing excellent work. What is part of the secret? I know you won't tell me all of it. So what is part of the secret that you have used to draw young people into the steel panyard?
Well, I don't think it's so much of a secret. But the thing is that in communities like ours and others, there is a lack of leadership. And a lot of people in the other communities are not coming forward to do something to encourage others to be a part. And this is what I've been doing in Sand Hill Euphonium. I have dedicated over 30 years of my life involved in getting young people together and training them and giving them, as I said before, another alternative. If they don't make it in the academics, then they can go forward to do something else with their life, get a skill, be empowered, and do something for yourself.
All right, so before we let you go back, because we know that you're practicing, we know that it's a lot of work getting ready for your program, I want you to watch directly to the young person who's watching us right now and the parent, and give them one message of hope to come to Sand Hill Euphonium Steel Orchestra.
Well, Sand Hill Euphonium Steel Orchestra, our accolades or what we have speaks for itself. We've been doing it now. We've been having summer programs since 1995, and it has been going well ever since. In fact, we have trained over 1,500 young people to play pan, and this year is no exception. We are also going out this year. I believe we will have close to 100 persons being trained this year's summer program. So I want to encourage young people, parents, send your children to the Panyard. It's safe and it's a learning experience. It's camaraderie, togetherness. They make new friends here, and we provide everything that they need so that they'll be comfortable around friends and other people in this community. So don't be afraid. Send the kids. We will protect them. We have qualified pan teachers. We have a very good program, and we have a good sponsor for our summer program, the Musty Charitable Trust. So we look forward to seeing the kids come to our program.
Thank you very much, and all the best with Panorama this year and going forward with your summer program.
Thank you very much as well for having me, and you know, Sand Hill Euphonium will take this year Panorama title.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Having women in pan has always been a great phenomenon. I have with me somebody who has been playing pan for a number of years since she was a little child. I believe from maybe around age 9. This is Donique.
Please, Donique. John?
Donique, tell us about your introduction in pan. If my memory serves me right, you would have started playing pan around age 8 or age 9?
Age 9.
Right.
Yes,
Tell us about that journey.
Well, during the summer, my mom wanted to get something for me to do, something to keep me occupied. So she wanted to get me into pan. Mr. Llewellyn, he had his daughter Kimisha, and they were co-workers at the time. So he said, we could do the pan program together. We came up and we started the pan program, and from there, it's been history. I've been loving pan ever since. So.
All right. So there are a number of young ladies who are out on the streets or maybe at home having absolutely nothing to do and just want to find something to do. I want you to encourage them in a very special way why they should come and join a steel pan side.
Well, being in a steel pan, it's like having a different family, different to your home. It's always good to be a part of steel pan, you enjoy yourself. It's music, it's always good to learn an instrument, other than being just academically inclined. In schools these days, we try to focus on academics, and that's good, but it's always good to have extracurricular, and a steel pan is a very important, part of a very important extracurricular activity to do. It's warming. I remember when I was growing up, being a part of pan, it's like having a sisterhood, quote unquote, and I want to encourage you that you would have somebody to talk to, maybe things that you can't say to your sisters or your mom at home, but you have another family out there that you can talk to. And we always make you feel welcome. We can always go out and party together. We have fun outside of the Panyard and inside of the Panyard. So it's always a good environment, a good extracurricular to be a part of.
So you've been a part of the executive here at Sand Hill Euphonium for a number of years as well.
Yes, I have.
All right, Donnie, so as we get ready to wrap this up, I want you to look directly in the camera and look at the young ladies who are watching this program right now and other young people and encourage them to be a part of something that you have experienced that has helped you to grow and, by leaps and bounds as you have indicated to us. And I want them to be a part of PAN, and I know you want them to be a part of PAN. So here's your opportunity.
Well, of course we want them to be a part of PAN. What is happening, I've been a part of the executive since 2017, and I have been the treasurer. I picked up being the treasurer from since 2019. It's an additional responsibility, and in a lot of organizations we see a lot of men leading, and although we have the manager, Mr. Nice, so what we try to encourage is a lot of females in the executive with the additional responsibility. It helps you to be able to have that experience, in other fields as well. It can help you with work and other things. So I just want to encourage you to come out, and be a leader in PAN, be a leader in the world. It can help you to go many places. So.
All right, Donnie, thank you very much.
All right, you're welcome.
And I wish you all the best for Panorama this year.
Thank you. All right, nice having you.
I will never let you down again.
All right, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, I have with me the arranger, the bandmaster, the maestro at Southeast Steel Orchestra with us this evening. Akeem, thank you for having us here at Southeast Steel Orchestra.
Hey, thanks.
All right. So, Akeem, tell us, how long have you been playing pan initially?
About 23 years. It's a long time. Started in 2001. About 23 years.
Wow, that's really a long time. But what make you love to arrange, make you love to teach, make you love to stay in the steel pan after 21 years? 23 years.
Well, to be honest, where I'm living in Old Montrose, I grew up in a Panyard. So at nights lying down in bed and hearing pan music, the sweet songs of pan music, it was always my dream to be a part of pan and want to become an arranger. It was always my dream.
What gives you the most joy when you're training these youngsters after you would have spent maybe an entire night arranging, putting the chords together, putting the runs together? What gives you the joy to come back and impart that knowledge to the young people?
Well, I would say when I give a part and everybody is on point. When the players, when I give a part and if I distribute something, they could execute it. But I mean, everybody won't be able to catch as fast.
Right.
But once we get it together as one band, through the struggle, that make my heart happy.
So I know that you have won the bong competition that was put on by the European movement. I know that you're right now edging to win Panorama. What do you think is the ingredient that you have over all the other pan side that will make you win Panorama?
Well, I would say music. When I say music, I mean the arrangement, where I'm moving from one stage to the next. For example, from the verse to where we are now, the variation, chorus, the texture and everything. Personally, I'm trying to paint a picture. I'm trying to put something out there that can capture the judges. But at the end of the day, after Panorama, we know.
No, man, but even though that is the case, I know that you still have a joy that you want to bring to the youngsters. But here's also an opportunity. I want you to look directly at somebody who might be watching this program this evening and have an interest in wanting to support what you're doing here with the kids at Stubbs, the Southeast Steel Orchestra. Talk to them now and let them understand the passion, the vibe that you have, and why you want them to come on board with you in the program.
All right, parents, guardians, I'm searching for help. I mean, it's a vibe, it's love. Don't be afraid to send your children. Being in the Panyard, sometimes after school it could be stressful, but when you enter a Panyard, everything, you could be relieved by just touching one note in a Panyard. So I'm asking, please, all we need is the support. We're looking for players, still searching, trying to build the band again. We're not giving up. But if we can get your support and your children's support, that would be a plus for Southeast Steel Orchestra.
All right. So, viewers, I want you to understand this piece. Akeem, and I know they call you Zoops as well, right? Right. So, Zoops is going to take us on a journey where he's going to introduce us to how he introduced the various notes, the various rhythms, the various runs to the children in the Panyard. If you really, really want to see what is happening, stay tuned. He's going to do that for us. All right, so I also have with me another player from the Southeast Steel Orchestra. She's going to tell us her name. What's your name, darling?
Hi everybody, my name is Ranike Harry and most people call me Pinky.
Pinky. That's why your nails are pink?
No, I happen to like the color pink.
All right. So in the pan side, what pan do you play?
I play the tenor pan. My preference is low C tenor.
Okay. Low C tenor. So there's a high C tenor?
Yes.
All right. So how long have you been playing pan?
I've been playing pan for about 12 to 13 years. I started playing when I was 7.
Wow. What about the pan that you really, really do enjoy that keeps you playing pan for that long time?
To be honest, I love everything about pan. Learning different notes and runs, everything just excites me. The challenge about it.
All right. So I want you to look directly in the camera. There's a number of young ladies who are playing pan, or there are a number who might be at home, want to play pan. Mm-hmm. Encourage them to come to play pan with you here at Southeast.
To the youths that are females, I encourage you to come to the Southeast Steel Orchestra that is located in Stubbs, below the primary school, because playing pan is now a hot girl thing. And as you can see, you can play pan with nails. So even though you have on nails, come to the Southeast Steel Orchestra and pong a pan.
Listen, I need a whole high five. Give me, no, I want it up there. High five. Wonderful. So listen, again, this is part of the reason why we are doing steel as we're doing it here right now. Thank you very much, my darling, and all the best for Panorama.
Thank you.
So I'm here in Southeast Steel Orchestra's Panyard, and I have with me Boy Blue, is the correct name?
Boy B.
Boy B, Boy B. Tell us your correct name for those who are watching us.
Kezron Harry.
Kezron Harry, Boy B. Kezron, how long now have you been playing pan?
About 15 years.
And which of the pans do you play?
Double second.
All right, so tell me a little bit about the double second.
Well, it's a strumming pan mainly, but it can also play lines, so I basically play lines for this Panorama and some cards in between.
And some cards in between. You really enjoy playing the pan?
Yes, I do.
All right, so I want you to look directly at the camera right now and look at the young men who are watching this program and encourage all the young men within this area to come and join you here at Southeast playing steel pan.
Well, I'm telling you guys to come out and join Southeast because this is the vibe and this is the place to be.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And all the best for Panorama.
Thanks.
All right, thanks.
I will never let you down again.
All right, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we have come to the end of yet another exciting episode of Rhythm of Steel. We're celebrating now Vincentian Panis here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. This evening, we had an experience like no other. We were in the Southeast Steel Orchestra's Panyard, and we went through what they do when they come to the Panyard, the training, the rhythm, the vibes. We spoke to the young people. So we want to say thank you very much to our sponsors, the St. Vincent Brewery Limited, through the brand Vitamalt, vitalizing your world. Visit 3 TV as we continue to bring to you the Vincentian cultural experience like none other. I want to say a special thank you to my camera crew. And this evening, listen, we are going to leave you with a treat as this steel orchestra leave you with a nice strumming vibe. So until next time, bye-bye.